Hey guys, so I'll be talking about my thoughts on the new Lion King movie. My name's Arthur, and this is my rolling vlog. Before we get into what I thought of the Lion King movie, I put a post out on my Facebook a couple of weeks ago saying that I was going to make a vlog that was really hard for me to do. Now that vlog will still be coming, but it won't be out for a while yet. Now let's get into my thoughts of the new Lion King movie. This movie was something that I was really looking forward to. One thing you need to realise is that The Lion King is probably my absolutely favourite movie of all time. It's brilliant. And when I first heard they were going to remake The Lion King at D23, I was thinking, how can you remake, something that is basically perfect? It's a perfect movie, and how could you remake something that's so great and so well loved? Then I saw how good The Jungle Book was, and I thought, well, if The Jungle Book was absolutely fantastic, then if The Lion King is going to use the same sort of graphics as The Jungle Book, then we're going to be in for such a great movie. But then I thought, please don't change it too much, because it's a classic and you can't mess with something so great. And then I saw the trailer for it, and oh my gosh, that got me really excited. And I was like, wow. It gave me goosebumps when I heard the orchestra behind the trailer, because they used the same sort of arrangements as in the musical version. And seeing the visuals and hearing James Earl Jones back as Mufasa, that kind of gave me like a familiar feeling, but something also incredible is going to be happening when that gets released, because it looks so great. And then I saw it. Before I saw it, I was a bit apprehensive, thinking, please don't ruin something that I love and something that I cherish so much. And when I saw it, I just loved it. It was absolutely brilliant. And it actually gave me tears because it was so good. And what made it so good for me is, and I will stress now, I won't be giving any spoilers, but what made this so good was, for me, is that they had a fox in it. A bat-eared fox, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. For some people who have never seen a bat-eared fox, they may not know that's a fox, but there is a fox in the new Lion King movie. You might have heard me talk about the bat-eared fox in my last visit to Five Sister Zoo. Well, I was really surprised to see one in The Lion King. That just made my day, seeing a fox within my favourite movie. I will address what some of the critics have been saying, that there was absolutely no emotion showed by any of the animals, and that is simply a lie. That's like, all these critics are lying when they say that, because there was lots of emotion. I think what they're trying to say is that the critics say there's no human emotion showed by the animals. And I'm like, really? These are not humans. They're lions, they're foxes, they're warthogs, they're meerkats. They're not going to show human emotion. So if you're going to make it realistic, they're going to show emotion like how a lion would show emotion, how a warthog would show emotion. And that is exactly what's happened in that movie. And it's wrong for them to say that they don't show emotion. I get why they're saying that, because there's no human emotion showed by the animals, but it just makes it more realistic when the animals are actually showing their true animal emotion versus a fake humanized emotion. When Mufasa died, for example, Simba showed a lot of emotion in that scene. It may have not been a humanized version of emotion, but for example, Simba's ears pinned back, and that's a true representation of how a lion or a canid, like a fox or that, would show like they're sad or upset, their ear to pin back. And that's exactly what happened in the movie. So it's wrong for them to say that they didn't show emotion, because they did, they showed emotion. I'd also like to say that the singing in the movie, it was brilliant. And the person who played young Simba was a fantastic singer. And the only thing I didn't like about the new songs is that Be Prepared was more of a chant than an actual song itself, but that really is my only fault. So, in summary, I feel that the movie was an absolute masterpiece. It was visually stunning, and they did a fantastic, fantastic job. Would I say that I prefer this one to the original? I can't say that, but I would say it's kind of, if not equal, a very close second, because this movie was visually stunning. It's a masterpiece, and I loved it. And I've seen it twice now, and I'm actually considering seeing a third time in the theatres. So if you're feeling like, should you see it or should I not see it, I highly recommend that you see it in the theatres, because it's absolutely brilliant. If you liked this sort of thing, of me reviewing a movie, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do another movie review in the future. I've got many more adventures to come, but for now, it's time for me to roll on to my next adventure.